Alright. No, why did I... No! I'm gonna do that mistake a few times, I think. Alright. 1 hit point, can't have more. Anything touches us, we die. Maybe Fireball for, like, the AoE element of it? I'm hoping we find my favorite book, because I could generate shields off of it. What goes well with shields? Generally, Arcane and Holy are the categories you want to be in for shields. So, like, Magic Missile is still a good grab for what we're trying to do. Like, something that has a little range and radius to it is also good. Ice might be a nice way to go, too. Like, holy water would be nice to have. But that depends on us finding a particular item for a good engine. For now, I'll still take Magic Missile. I think we just have to be very particular about the floors we pick. Like, enemies that could leap when we don't have any shields yet, probably a bad start. 50% minion damage. I mean, the trees are conjuration / nature / arcane. We could also generate just a lot of glass fairies if we wanted to. I don't remember if the glass fairies are capable of giving us shields or not. Fake Colt, glass fairy. Heals an ally, applies glassed. I mean, glassing stuff is pretty sweet. But this seems like we probably don't want to get too complicated with what we're doing. Also, treants would take too many shots. Let's reroll. Mystic Dagger. Dark Holy, Poison Holy, Fire Toxic, Holy Arcane. The Blaze Loom, the Boiler. Scepter of Mischief. You know, I think the Time Striders are worth it. Time Striders means we get a turn at the start where we don't have to worry about nothing. Ghosts could be a problem on this one. I hate fighting ghosts. I mean, this could be where we start with the trees. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, witches have a ranged attack, which is a Ubuma. Oh god. Takes 2 shots to kill a witch. Yeah, focus on the trees, please. I'm exposed. Get him, trees. Wah wah wah. Wah wah wah. All right, baby. I got my tree engine online. If I just defend myself. Time will take care of the rest. And just take pot shots at the witches. Alright. We have won. We just let the trees do their thing. So minion damage would be nice. This does 3 arcane damage, so we're looking for arcane and nature and conjuration are the 3 things we want to find that scales up minion damage. The faster they kill, the safer we are. Awake. I'll take some time striders. A living fang. That's a nice flat 3 damage upgrade. Which means we're doubling the damage of our trees. I like this. No one here has ranged attacks. Beautiful. The way it should be. 20 health, that means just 2 magic missiles to kill. No. My tree! Come on, I need a tree to grow up. Please grow up, tree. I just need 1 tree to become an adult. Come on. Well.
Hello.
Opportunity, what's going on? How are you? Leave my tree babies alone. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We'll see if we can get some lucky equipment. Jaxie, how's it going? I want to say thank you. I got a box full of ice cream sandwiches today. I had a strawberry one. Delicious. A delicious ice cream sandwich. I could see why you liked it. I could see you change chat colors. It took me a second to figure out what was going on. I associate people with their colors at this point. Macrophagic mask. I like my time striders for now. Winged boots could be good though. But really, I think I want drill shoes if I'm looking for particular footwear. Like, oozing scale armor, you might think. Like, oh, that's good. But it really only works when we take damage. We're not going to be we're looking to not take damage. Fey plate, though, like, that would give me 1 shield to get me started. 1 shield could be quite helpful, right? Pets wouldn't be the worst idea either. But maybe we wait until we find a pet that will give us shields. You gain shields, but you don't give them. Alright, Fey plate seems like a good grab. Just make sure nothing here is immune to arcane damage, especially slimes. Try not to have that problem again. Are you gonna go for no darkness? Why would I go for no darkness? I might take blinding light instead of darkness, though. We'll take anything it takes to keep us safe and sound. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. For a few floors, at least, we're gonna be okay. So as we get further in, that's when the troubles will start. Do you think a spell that's similar to Stopwatch would be too powerful? It's a classic Dungeons & Dragons spell for high-level wizards. Stop time. Heard you really like floating eyeballs. Floating eyeballs will be bad. The idols that give everything poison while it's active will be bad. Idol of Undeath would be very bad. Star Swimmers, Driders. There's a lot of stuff that's just like a little bit of damage from very far away. Word of Chaos is pretty close. Fair enough, fair enough. Golden, Sinister, Enchanting, Icy. These are the wrong kind of fangs, sadly. Yeah, no, Mordred will be a problematic experience, but we will hopefully have some tools by then. Lord knows we're gonna have a lot of equipment. There's no reason to go to any floor that doesn't have good equipment. Like, it's not like we have to balance health against anything else. Source, Ice, Enchanting, Sinister, yeah. Reroll. Ever-melting cube. Jar of Quicksilver. I mean, jars are pretty nice grabs. What's going on, Gasso? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It's floors like this that are going to be rough. You got a cold? I'm sorry. Colds suck. I mean, I could stopwatch just to give myself the time I need. Mean old microbes. Yeah, the random teleporting of these little bastards. With their leap. The hope is that I quickly am surrounded to a point where nothing can actually make it next. There we go. This is still a problem. Alright, I think we've spread enough that I'm okay now. I should be outside the danger zone. Houses here are not meant for the hot. No screens on the window, I take it? That was a weird thing I learned, that, like, screens on windows are kind of, like, a fairly, like, American thing? Or at the very least, like, more limited to this continent? It's like, how do they do it out there? They just open windows and let bugs in? Why would you do that? Like, even with the screen, I will, like, duct tape the edges around my screen to, like, doubly make sure nothing's getting in. Yeah, there are cats outside that hold the window shut. Bully cats. We gotta get more jars, that way I could look at this and just kind of have, like, a Rorschach pattern. The rate at which we're getting steel ones is staggering. I think it's 100% at this stage. I guess because the steel ones always beget steel ones? So after a while, the regular ones, you know, made either a regular or a steel, and then the steels only make steels. And now there's no room anywhere for regulars, so it's steel all the way down. Annoying tiny midges. They're getting in no matter what you do. Duct tape the windows. Come on, tree, finish the job. So getting, like, anything to increase duration is also gonna be nice. And then word of chaos. Problem is, it's a word and a chaos spell, so I don't think we're gonna find any equipment that will increase that duration outside of Reality Anchor, I think. That's the only one. Because everything else is, like, school-based, and we're not gonna find a chaos item or a word item. However, another living dagger. Oh, it's a dagger. No, I need fangs. Fangs, please. Portal key. Might as well. We could take some claws. Enchanting, icy, sinister, mystic. So mystic would work. But I kind of want to just re-roll and see if we can find something more exciting. Number of summons, you say? I think flag would work for us, right? Miniaturization shrine. Miniaturizing the armor and getting a different armor would be fun. I do hate Grand Warlock. Take a quick peek at the layout just to think about it. Either the armor or the time striders. Like, having... What if we had 2 fate plates? Would the maximum of 1 armor still be the maximum? Would it do nothing for me? What other armor would I want? I know there's another one we can get that has a maximum of 3 shields. Maybe we just miniaturize the time striders and look for drill boots. That way we could still stun for a turn. Mystic memory with shield of memories. Let's think about it. Mystic memory. Gain 2 shields each time you gain charges from this spell. I can get down with that. Same thing with Siphon Shield. Siphon Shields would be a nice one. Might just start up in this corner and make my wall. Maybe Chaos Spell to get me started. Well, I guess first, Psychic Seedlings. Oh, what up? God damn you. God damn you. Annoying bastard. That's why I hate Grand Warlocks. Just make sure there's nowhere for something to spawn next to me. How about that? That's right, punk. Oh no! Huh. They're sneaking around back. All right. The engine's online. We are safe. The enemies spawning are super easy to kill for our trees. Victory is ours. It's just a matter of time now. Get him. See, I think I'll go for the shoes. Miniaturize the shoes. Because drill shoes, that opens up a lot of possibilities for being a cheesy bastard. Except for the last few floors. But honestly, like, making the middle of the game safe, where we could just kind of build a predetermined amount of trees and then disperse them out, ain't the worst idea. But once we get into the teens, we're out of luck there. Hey, little trees, what are your stats? 4 attack? It's melee, right? 4 attack on the little guys for melee, and then beams from the big trees of 6 at the moment. A duplication shrine would be nice. And just let the trees go away. I might take Watcher form. That could be a fun thing to turn into. Ooh, slow cooker pulled pork. Sounds nice. I did some Japanese-style beef curry yesterday that I'll have leftovers today. Which is delicious. I love curry. Oh my. A duplication shrine, you say? But also a living claw. But depending on how unsafe this is a fairly unsafe one. Like, wildly unsafe. That range is incredible, and they're immune to arcane damage. This looks like a reroll to me. As much as I want that duplication shrine, like, that is out of the question. It's like single hallway like this is bad too. It's tough for the trees. And I speak for the trees. Finger 6, reality anchor. Oh, it's only for mini duration. Never mind. No reality anchor. Aether Lord staff, huh? Get some phase spiders and boggarts. So finger 6 is pretty nice. That would be good for our number of trees. Memory staff or Aetherlord staff are both pretty nice. And the ice slimes have fairly limited range. This should be fine. Fleshbound birds will be a problem, but I think we'll be alright. And I'm not a huge fan of the slimes either, but I think we'll be largely okay. Oh god, one of them's trying to get to me. Oh, these fleshbound bastards. Are we in trouble here? Just do what I can to help. Come on, trees. Oh, there's so much healing going on. Alright, I'm out of casts. I was really hoping to get word right now. But disperse might be a good grab just to, like, push the problem back a little bit. And help spread some trees out a bit. It only slows me down by 2, and I get 3 on the floor, so I'm still good. Oh god. Just hoping the birds don't try and go around. Get out of here. Like, we were gonna get dispersed sooner or later anyway. It's just kind of an important part of the whole killer forest build. Helps with the growth. This little void behind me makes me nervous. A bird could really just sneak up and peck my eyes out. But I think we're good now. Wait, no, no! Oh, I have a shield. We're okay.
Hello there.
What's going on, Morgana? Alright, we're good. Now, one shields. One emergency shield. Very helpful. Toxin, cannibal mask. Stone Eater, Ankh. Wait, what's Ankh? Each turn, one of your minions deals 1 holy damage to a random adjacent enemy. Could try and use Ankh, but we're probably gonna reroll here. Hiding eating ice cream because it's 50% humidity. It is quite warm, you're not wrong. Might take a Sorceress Dagger or a Sorceress Orb. Ankh is great with trees since they soft lock against arcane immunities. Yes. That's partially why I'm like, that Ankh is kind of tempting. But I already re-rolled because my greed knows no bounds. I never think about the consequences of my actions. Alright, I can improve the damage on my magic missile with 2 of these 3 floors, so let's see what we got. Silent Spectres, but they only have melee attack. You're fine. You're the most dangerous thing here. Burning Kobolds could be bad if it's a wide open. It is. It is so wide open. So, by process elimination, I think we're going here. Word of Chaos. Get my favorite word early. Get stunned. Oh no. Alright, on death, it applies stun, not poison. I'm already silenced. 1, 2. Ooh, alright. Yeah, only 1 hit point is a rough one. But we got a plan, which is just hide behind many trees and let the trees distract and pull aggro. they can't reach me, they can't hurt me. So we just have to be very careful about long-ranged enemies. And just carefully choose the right tools. Ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. 25% more damage for sorcery, spells, and skills. Or a flat 3. I think it's the same difference for magic missile. Like, either way, we're gonna have 14 damage. And it won't help with any of the skills, either way. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and grab the dagger. Le dagger. Is darkness / blinding light necessary for this challenge? It's certainly going to help. Probably get some more minion damage. The game is offering. Immune to arcane damage, so maybe we don't go here. I'm thinking perhaps we don't. Reroll. Alright, doesn't really matter where we go reward-wise, so let's think about the enemy types. Golem, fine. Horned Toad, fine. Arcanist. Fine. Fire Lizard's fine. Infernal Fire Lizard. All these are pretty much fine. It's not the best layout for us, but it's good enough. Fountain of Blood. Trolls, frogs. This might be where we go. Yeah, I'm not going to Flame Ball Land, that's for sure. But let's just be doubly sure. Yeah, this seems good. So, the Iron Imps are the most dangerous thing for us. Flame Ball Land seems like the worst theme park. I want to go to Flame Ball Land for vacation. We don't go to Flame Ball. We are a Fleshbound Iron Imp family. We only go to Fleshbound Iron Imp Land. But where am I starting is the question. Up here should be fine. Hey, give my trees time to grow. There we go. That should be fun. Got some trees out there. Once again, Fleshbound is the hardest part for us. Don't let any of the mascots touch you. You'll get tetanus. My trees aren't having the best time, but it's coming together. I think they'll be fine. Yes. Alright, there go the iron imps. Once the ice belches are out of the picture, we're on easy street. Alright, we win. It's over. They're all just hanging out by that one fountain. It's like, I like this fountain. What are they, afraid? Little cowards? They're not even trying to fight. Why are they running away? They're capable of hurting my trees. Like, you do 8 physical damage, the trees only have 50% physical resist. It's kind of surprising that they're just running away. Cowards. Permanent iron eyes might be nice, because our iron trees... The fountain had them confused about what path. Like, they had all the trees over here they could get to, but they're like, only wanted to go this way, maybe. Fiery orb, I guess. Slain units are renamed as Chaos Spirits. Non-Chaos allies get Infernal Boss modifiers. Recast in 10 turns. Probably just gonna take the Echo. That way we kind of have 4 casts for the price of... Silken Sandals. Okay. Pretty sure Silken Sandals are very, very helpful here. Oh yeah. Whenever you take a step, gain a shield. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Just doing laps. Ugh, stupid Arcanists. $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20 shields. Alright. Alright, Word of Chaos is very helpful. Silken Sandals was a great find. Eye Helm, that's another way for me to get shields quickly. But, given that we can stun things and take steps, I'm feeling alright. My trees are living. But that memory staff is super handy. Can't use any blood magic, that's for sure. Memory staff lets me get a lot more trees out and gives me 2 words of chaos. Are your trees living? Arcane nature. Damn, you're right. It's funny though, because I do take the living fang to give them additional damage, but they are only getting the benefit because it's a nature spells and skills, but your brain holds on to the word living sometimes, you know? Let's re-roll then. Veil Piercer's monocle could be a nice grab. Gives me stacks of clarity. Gain clarity when you cast a translocation spell. Yeah, I might want the Veil Piercer. If it's a good layout. This is what you call a bad layout, though. Which is a bummer. That's a big bummer. I really want it. Clarity is so nice. Now this is a nice layout. Heavenly Blast, Fan of Flame, Slime Shot, Giant Bear. I don't think I really want any of this stuff. I could take Healing Hearthfire. Keep my trees alive, I guess. Get my tree shields. Probably going there just because where else would I go? Your whole Void Beam, Warp Ball, and Teleport nonsense, and you making a bunch of skeletons, don't even like it. Slimy Hellhound's the most annoying thing here, and that's tolerable. And 5 range isn't that bad. And again, this is the ideal layout. Whoop. Two, one. Everyone gets shuffled again. Disperse them all. And then just do laps. Oh, you're metallic. It's like that did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Just let my trees grow. There we go. Alright, 20 shields, and the forest is spread out. Victory is ours on this floor, at least. Alright, we can speed this up a little bit. Just disperse trees until we get one next to the spawner. Alright. Shielded minions. And then sonic shielding, baby. Makes it harder for them to kill my trees, and eventually it's going to be very powerful for me indeed. Devil Thorn, huh? Someone hurts my babies. They take some damage. On the other hand, upping my baby's damage in general is good. 25% more minion damage. But it goes by the base damage, not the adjust damage. They're doing 6 right now, but their base is supposed to be 3, 25%. It's 1 point of damage. If I remember how that works. Pretty sure it's 1 point of damage. So, Devil Thorn. What's the next skill after shields and sonic shielding? Void Lord to increase the damage that our sonic shielding does by 8. It's a huge boost to the damage. Also gets us more range and charge on our arcane stuff, which is primarily what we're doing. And then probably pop in and take Archconjurer for damage boosts. Hex Specialist be a bunch of free damage on your Word of Chaos. Oh yeah. That's true, we could take Hex Specialist, and I love Hex Specialist. Anything that like lets us kind of passively do damage while we keep ourselves safe and sound is good. I could re-roll and see if we find something better than Devil Thorn. Because like, we're gonna be doing a lot of damage through our minions anyway soon. Devil Thorn's nice, but it's not the most important thing. Alright, you can always count an opportunity for some cool ideas. Mystic Flag? You know, make more trees at a time. Let's reroll. Follow the Greed. Dark, Flame, Ice, Toxin. Mystic Disc. Purple Curstall. I mean, they are arcane minions. Purple Curstall sounds like a fun time. And it's a good level layout. It's a horrible enemy type with the Bag of Bug Lich, but ultimately this should be just fine. Yeah, this is a good one for us. No, I didn't want any of the spells that were on it. Like, I could have taken them just because, like, they're free, but ultimately I didn't want them. Why clutter my bar? Would be nice to take Violent Warp and Ricochet as well. What if Amnesia Shrine? I guess we could have gotten free spell points. Which, I mean, true. Absolutely right. Really, I should have taken it. You're not wrong. My muscle memories for earlier versions without that fun shrine. Now I need to get into the habit of like, well, what if? I should take it. Might want to grab like word speaker as well, you know, just have more casts. But honestly, now that we have silken sandals, we don't even need to really worry about anything to generate shields. Our armor gets us 1 at the very start, so we start with a little layer of protection. Our shoes make sure that we can generate more after that. Sonic shielding, baby. Whenever an ally loses a shield, deal 3 physical and 3 arcane damage and apply silence. And then with Hex Specialist, that'll really stack up. I would like another miniaturization shrine. Mystic Fang? Hell yeah, Mystic Fang. It's a wizard stage, though. But honestly... the problem is these moon mages. You know, we took the purple curse doll. If a moon mage kills a tree and we have it shoot our magic missile instead of ricochet, we just take disruption bolts, and that gives us a means. I think we can do it. It's a bit of a severe threat radius. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. 11 shields. Thirteen shields. And disperse the trees out. Oh, hey, buddy. $20 shields, all right. Do. Playing dangerous games here. but winning dangerous prizes. He disappears in 2 turns. Yeah, kill my trees. See what happens. And when he harms my trees, he takes damage too. Think Joe's gonna buy a cake for Hulk Hogan, or is that more of a slice of cheesesteak to go kind of thing? Well, it's just a matter of waiting for this guy to accidentally blow himself up at this point. Would Magnetize do anything for you? Maybe. I was thinking about doing Iron Eyes at the very least. Because they are 50% physically immune. I could make them completely immune to Arcane, Lightning, Fire, Physical. That's pretty good. You want a car named Mordred in Cyberpunk? Any thought of this game? It's a cool name for a car. Please attack the trees more. Come on, buddy. Come on, yeah, do it again. Like one more kill. Kill a tree. Ooh. Alright, we have a system, and the system is working. I'm worried about later floors for the system, but worry about it when we get there. Yeah. Another Mystic Fang, you say? Alright, they are not artists, they're just your standard elves. So I think I'm fine here. Dude, not cool. Uh-oh. Damn it, I can't get both of them. Hey, I'm okay. Do. Come at me, scrubs. Oh, right, if they have burrowing, we can teleport them into walls. A little chaos spell fun. Alright, my trees are online. Take Void Lord, so we got a big damage boost to Sonic Shielding. Move that guy away. And 20 shields. At this point, we just let the shields and the trees do their job. Victory is already at hand. I think I'll take Hex Specialist next. It'll pair well with Sonic Shielding, because Sonic Shielding applies silence for a few turns. It pairs with Word of Chaos as well. Whoop, there he goes. Do 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 do. Master of Time? Yes, please. How's the level? Anamiki's a little scary. But I think we'll be okay. A lot of, I was gonna say a lot of lightning, but these are actually holy. There we go. You'll take some damage. All the storm trolls will die. We'll have a lot of skeletons to worry about. But as a freebie, Master Time's a great one for our Word of Chaos. A little frightening, a little frightening. One turn. There we go. Good lord. Jesus, these trees are bad. I have concerns. These trees, these clouds. Oh god. One shield. I think this is definitely a use a teleporter. Woofers. Walk me! I should not have come to Anamiki Land. Gotta drink a mana potion right now. Just in case staying alive requires a little bit more chaos wording. Which it's feeling like it might. trying to grow my garden here. Alright, we're through the worst of it. Anamiki's gone. $16, $17. Just get to 20 shields, so we're safe. Okay. Let some of these trees grow up. A bit dangerous, this floor, but between our armor and the silken sandals, we were safe. We stayed safe. We'll have 8 after this. I'll take Hexmaster. Master of Time will be really nice. What's going on, Pix? It's like Violent Warp in the near future. All right, feeling safe. Yeah, it's a brutal day today. First breeze of the summer. It's almost August, damn it. It's weird, it was a fairly mild start. Like, things stayed cool pretty much, like, almost until July. And then July was brutal out here. And it's over. I am shocked we survived Anamiki. What a dangerous place to go. Like, Icy Vengeance, also pretty nice, but Master of Time, let that Word of Chaos really marinate. Yeah, that is a pretty nice pet. Electric Towering Bone Shambler is a brutal pet. Gnome Castle, Mind Mega Queen, Flesh Colossus. Marinated Chaos sounds like something from Delicious in Dungeon. It really does. Honestly, this ain't that bad. Boot, 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 boot. Oh, just right next to me, huh? That slimy will spawn void. Wait, there was a slimy? God damn it. I just looked at Glassmaster, I didn't even parse the slimy part. Yeah. Our ticket for dealing with Arcane Immune is we have Disruption Bolts, and we have Purple Crystal, and we got, of course, Sonic Shielding, which is doing the physical damage. We diversified. And let's not forget the giant, giant electric skeleton that's gonna stomp around, ruining everyone's day. Oh god. The gnomes. Yeah, when I saw Purple Crystal, I got pretty excited. I was like, oh hell yeah. Sweet god, it got teleported in with me? That was a little scary, but it all worked out. The scale of things that make you worry on this challenge is funny. Like, when you have 1 hit point, it's quite scary. Yeah, Purple Crystal is doing work. Wreck up the joint. Easy peasy. Sonic Shielding, of course, the main damage dealer there. Take word speaker so I can just keep things stunned for a while. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, the fear is less about, like, that thing hits hard, and it's more like, sweet Jesus. Oh, that thing can hit me from across the map. A fang, you say? My trees are also doing some insane amounts of damages. On the surface, this is scary, but I think I just kill all the Ifrits on the initial cast of Word of Chaos, and then I have time to deal with the Drakes. So that's probably fine. That's less fine. Does poison go through shields? Poison's my main concern, to be honest. I fear poison. That's why I wanted, we saw Veil Piercer monocle, and, like, I want the clarity that gives you. We might be able to get through this without darkness or blinding light, but maybe we want purity. That way we don't have to worry about poison. Alright, you're gonna do 45 fire damage to lightning, and 45 lightning to fire. You have 45 health, so every Ifrit will die instantly. So if we just open with Word of Chaos, we kill the Ifrits, and I don't have to worry about that AoE damage, right? Everything's taking the damage. Sweet God. Ultimately, this turned out to be a very easy floor so far. We gotta get an enchanting dagger. Enchanting dagger would do so much work right now. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Silken sandals are so nice in this challenge. Conjured Fang. 1, 2, 3, 4 fangs. Icy Cruciform, Wound Rot Amulet. Wound Rot Amulet isn't a bad grab. See, these are the enemies I fear the most. Fiends. They have huge range. Like, these are the floors where, like, blinding things comes across as being rather important. And artists, woof. So, like, a Wound Rot Amulet's nice because we can get more Hex Specialist damage, but we could also just re-roll here and see if we can find something equally nice. And artists are just such a bummer when we make a lot of minions. A Jade Shard. Each enemy adjacent to an... see, not living. My trees are not living. Guess I could take a flag. Well, whatever floor looks easiest, I'll do. This honestly ain't that bad, even with artists. This one's a little worse. Flag as a staff? These are trinkets. There is a larger flag staff, but these are just trinkets. So like a mystic flag would mean we summon 6 trees instead of 5. A lot of liches here. We have a lot of chaoses. We could just keep everyone stunned for a good long while. While we do the work we need to do. Crackle Void. Crackle Void. I think this is the one. Let's just open up with a word of chaos. Gotta walk, gotta walk. Never forget to take steps. Eight shields, 9 shields, 10 shields. I'm thinking, oh, I thought, I read that as bananas. Like, I'm thinking bananas. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but bananas are good. Who doesn't like a good banana? Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Well, people are waking up. Need more seedlings out? I feel like we have pretty good coverage. Take my time. Just keep everyone kind of locked down. We're at 15 damage on my trees. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, that makes the math all right. Flags are a trinket, so I'm not sure where the trinkets are in Armchair Wizard. A lot of trinkets aren't showing up? Weird. I wonder why. Not too bad. A second purple curse doll, huh? Oh, Lord. This is a crappy level for us, but... second purple curse doll would be so nice. Green on green! Your word hint is... this is an animal. Animal. Animala. Purple curse doll, word of chaos. Just send my babies out there. These slimes are complicating things a little bit, though. And here comes the shuffle. Why would you put it? Come on. The first hint is usually a little broad. Alright, more turns. One. Y'all, lightning slimes? I didn't notice that these were slimy. You know what, we're doing physical damage, and now we have some lightning, so let's grab Prince of Ruin. That'll also help with the stupid slimes. Squirrel. Dog. Lordy, lordy, I see you just teleported right on next to me. Another word hint, huh? This particular animal is used quite a bit for visual symbology and metaphor in Metal Gear Solid 5. Bat! Are you thinking of Batman? Explode eagle. Oh boy, alright, we're on to the hard parts now. Last two floors are where this gets bad. I didn't play Metal Gear Solid 5. Enchanting Horn, Fang. If only it was an enchanting dagger. Insanity Queen? Or Insanity Queen? I mean, Insanity Queen, out of all of them, probably the least horrible one for us to fight. Let's really consider the floor, though. Insanity Fiend. Long range, really annoying. Arcane immune. Got a Titan with good range on them. Shamblers aren't that bad. Burning is bad in general. We don't want any burning. Chris Winyet, 2 floors left. Troll-Blooded Twilight Knight, Metallic Furnace Fiend, Burning Dracolich. So some problems there. Giant Flaming Skull is not that bad, but it's bad. It's a long-range enemy. Knights are annoying because of their dumb leap attack. Phoenixes explode. That's a little scary, but at least they're not burning. But then a Fleshbound Furnace Fiend is AoE burning damage. That's the kind of stuff we don't want. And a giant massive eyes. Yeah. Let's reroll and hope we get something not terrible. Metal Gear Solid 5, PC guy, let me tell you. One of my favorites. Like, as far as being a a Metal Gear Solid game. It has its problems insofar, like, it's not finished. The ending isn't quite there because the studio was a little bitch. But that said, gameplay-wise, absolutely phenomenal. Like, I could spend hours and hours and hours in that game. It's a perfect sandbox. Is this the one with the naked woman who breathes through her skin? You will be ashamed of your thoughts in regards to Quiet when you find out why. Yes, no, that's the one that breathes through her skin. I love the shit out of the game, and I don't like sandboxes. Yes. Like, I, generally speaking, am not a big fan of, like, open-world sandboxy games. And that is just, like, a perfect fucking video game. Like, it gives you so many toys. And the missions are fun. It's, like, an open world, but you have a lot of control over how and when you move around. It's just a lot of fun to play. Like, my rankings for Metal Gear Solids are, if you're doing pure gameplay, 5 is number 1 for me. That is the tippy top. I love 5. If you're going for, like, overall experience, I think 3 is the best overall Metal Gear Solid. Like, it has all of the quirky story stuff you really want. It has a lot of fun gameplay elements. It has memorable bosses. I like 3 a lot, but, like, 5 is just, I could sit down and, like, jump in and just have a good time in 5 no matter what. I love 5. And, of course, I have a lot of nostalgia tied up in 1 and 2, because I played those when I was in high school. I sense impending doom. I mean, you never know. Mordred's going to be a tough customer because of how his fight works. Once again, though, we're looking to avoid stuff that burns. Every one of these. If I were to order the Metal Gear Solid games, I go in reverse numerical order. Yeah, you would put 4 as your second favorite one. Interesting. Like 5, I often put 5 toward the top. It's kind of tied with 3 for me. So like 5 and 3 are my 2 favorites. And then I think it's 1 and then 2. And like, I like 4, but 4 is my least favorite, and I think it's mostly because most people poo-poo it because long cutscenes. I don't care. I like watching movies. I don't mind a long cutscene. My issues with 4 are they introduce interesting ideas and mechanics, and then they take them away from you. It's like, here's a cool thing. All right, we're changing locations, so don't worry about that anymore. And it's like, I enjoy when I get to use the tools, and then, like, we change locations, we change speeds, and, like, you don't use them. Metal Gear Online, that's fair. I didn't really get into the online stuff, and, like, by the time I got to it, it was off. I only played the GameCube remake of the Twin Snakes. I like the Twin Snakes. Again, people sometimes have issues with it. I really like it. No matter what, we have to deal with AoE damage, which is a huge bummer. Seven tile radius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus. Is there anywhere I could stand where it's gonna be safe? I feel like we have burning fiends everywhere. And the radius for their burn is large. Alright, I think right here is the one safe spot I could stand. Oh boy. Alright, so this one has Furnace Fiends and Fey Furnace Fiends. This one just has Furnace Fiends and then Burning Insanity Fiends. Jeepers, that's such a bummer. This one's a lot smaller, which means probably not the one we want. Alright, we're gonna start over here. We're gonna immediately take one step to get a set of shields. Instant death. Ugh. The problem is the AoE. Like, I have no tools to deal with that. I can generate shields, but not when they are passively, even while stunned, putting out 2 points of damage a turn. Oof is right. Like, that was an ideal run, but every single... We had 4 options, all 4 of them had burning enemies that I couldn't deal with. Trying to think if there's a tool I could have used there. I had 8 spell points. I guess I could have done Siphon Shields, but there weren't that many shields even. Like, they weren't shielded. The Fae floor, we could have gotten some shields. It was a good attempt. All I could think of is Siphon Shields. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I mean, the system was good. I feel like that's the build we like. Let's try one more time.